everybody, it's me, Miss Foot Fixer. Good morning, everybody. So when was the last time I saw you?
2 years ago, maybe?
2 years ago.
Oh, 18 or 19.
Oh, that's a long time. And you've had a kid? You had a son then?
I had a son, I had another baby.
I know, I remember you telling me. I'm just gonna start the treatment.
Yeah, sure.
So we've got some corns here. She has one that's really painful on the other foot, but she didn't realize. You didn't realize, did you? But these ones are not painful, right?
No, not at all.
No. So what we're doing right now is just scraping the first layer of it. And the reason why I like to do, let's move this foot across. Yeah, just I'm left-handed, so it's like in the way. And I'm just scraping the first layer of it just to make everything even, see how deep these are. So you might want to, when you start breastfeeding, start using kind of some foot cream to reduce.
I use the one with urea you recommended.
Yeah.
But then I stopped when I was pregnant and then still breastfeeding. I just use like any kind of safe moisturizer that's supposed to use, but.
Fantastic. So you're not working, right? No. I remember we were WhatsApping and everything.
Yeah, I'm not working.
Are you gonna go back or?
I don't know, I need to decide because my PIN registration's up for renewal.
Okay.
So I have to decide by February. But
Maybe you just do like 1/2 day so it's still.
maybe, but I'm also thinking I want to do something different maybe or not do that. I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
I have no idea. Something completely random.
Okay. Medical or non-medical?
No, non-medical.
Okay. I would say you keep your PIN as a backup. Like
So I've got to go and do 450 hours and I'm just not sure.
Oh really?
To keep it 450 hours.
What?
And then so much, CV, clinical practice.
Yeah.
What is it called? Education.
Yeah. So how come you have to do so many hours?
It's just every 3 years you've got to do that, and I guess that's just to keep your skills up to date.
Oh wow, didn't know that. I thought you could just do GPs, for example, just needs to do maybe one shift a month. So I know a clinical director for Bupa. He's a GP, but he's obviously now in management.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need to do 400 and something hours, because 400 and something hours is a lot of time.
Yeah.
He needs to do 9 hours.
I guess if you're working full time, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then now, if you've taken a break.
Yes. How long have you had your break for?
2018 or 19.
Okay.
Maybe beginning of 2019, I think I left.
Yeah. Oh.
Or is it 18? Gosh, I can't remember now. No, 19.
19. Is that when you had your child?
I had her 2020.
2020. Oh. How was the experience during COVID to have a kid?
Awful. Well, for me it was. I think with OCD it didn't help. It just triggered that, made it worse. But looking back, it's probably the cleanest time. The best time to have a baby. Hospitals were quiet, roads were quiet.
Good.
Everyone was super clean and lovely. It was just, you can't fault the staff. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Just infection-wise, it was also very scary.
Of course. And was your husband allowed to be with you?
No, so I had to go for inductions. I had to go in alone.
Oh no.
And I was there for a day and night, and then he could only come up when I was in active labour. So we literally just made it when I was pushing.
Oh my goodness.
Raced from Uxbridge back, come up to London.
Oh my goodness.
And so we made it.
Just in time. Did you have epidural or?
No.
So
Gutted.
you're so that stuff doesn't work. Do you think it works?
Yes. Oh, it did for me.
Not for me.
I was like, don't take it. But I was like, I just want to get in and out. I didn't even want to stay for induction. I was like, can I not come back? They're like, no, you need to come in. And they're like, do you want to stay? Because it was the afternoon. I was like, no, literally do whatever you can. I'll stay to whatever time, but I want to go. I'm just got to get out here.
Was your OCD at that point a peak or not?
It hadn't really gone, I don't think. So it was just bubbling away. It was bad at that time, yeah. I think at one point I was kind of having panic attack. I was like, I just want to go home.
And
it's okay. I think once labour started, you have no choice but to just think about that and get the baby out.
Of course. And how is it now?
Fine. OCD? Well, I've just finished another round of CBT
Yes.
with the perinatal teams. I think that's a lot better.
Uh-huh.
And the therapist was quite intense, like, no, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. So, like, going out the house and stuff and doing things with my son and sending him back to school because I took him out of nursery because I was so scared.
Yes. That's good.
A lot better.
That's good. Because I remember when we were chatting, you were a bit, you said,
bad,
yeah. But it's good that you got help and it's helped.
Definitely.
But you don't need to be on any meds or anything, right?
No, but they said we would recommend, because you haven't tried any, to go on it because that makes you calm to then try therapy, which totally makes sense. But I was like, well, I'm breastfeeding and that's kind of my priority, so I don't want to get that to interfere.
Yes.
So that's fine. But they did say anytime you feel it may be creeping back in or you feel a bit overwhelmed, is to go and try the medication.
Which medicine is it?
So they didn't say.
Okay.
Is it serotonin, I guess?
Yeah, I think so. The one that I was prescribed but didn't take was the serotonin one.
Is that because you were?
Yeah, so.
Were you breastfeeding?
I was breastfeeding, so she said, so when I spoke to the GP on the weekend, she said that she spoke to like a breastfeeding expert, and they said that it goes in the breast milk, but it's very, very little.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's been taking it for a year and a bit, but she said when she took it, her anger and just her anxiety just went away.
My friend takes it and she's like, it's so much better. I don't scream at the kids. I'm feeling I'm going crazy.
Yeah. So I was thinking, maybe I should take it, but the thing is you have to take it regularly, and I'm not a person that quite is good with that.
When your husband help, can you like in the morning, like do you have a breakfast every morning? You take
No, I'm not a routine person. So I'm just worried that I forget my dosage, and that's not really good, and that's my own day. So it's either hopefully my body will naturally get better, but I don't know. My husband said that I've always been the way I am. Like, are you sure? I don't think so. I feel like definitely I'm more angry.
Well, could you try and set like an alarm?
Yeah.
To help you just to try this, and maybe how long do they say take it for?
Well, you have to take it like to see if there's any effect. It's like 2 to 3 weeks, right? And then you have to take it at the same time.
For like what?
For whenever. You can take it long term for the rest of your life if you wanted to.
I mean, maybe you could try for like a couple of months.
Yeah, and then you have to withdraw it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that's what I was worried about. They're like, no, it's not. That won't happen. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm just worried about that. But what if it? Yeah, it's just very complicated. So that's all done. I'm just gonna drill it.